Donald Trump has secured a peace deal in Palestine. I wanted to wait to see how this would unfold before giving a premature commentary on it. And it has unfolded better than expected. The mass slaughter and ethnic cleansing has largely ceased. Masses of Israeli and Palestinian hostages have been set free. It is very good to see. Many people are very skeptical about this deal, and they have the right to be. Never trust anything that involves Trump and Tony Blair. But do not be too skeptical. This is a big improvement, and it is foolish to say otherwise. The Palestinians and the Israelis are celebrating. That says it all. Will it last? Israel and Hamas remain aggressive, so there is never a guarantee. But it is a big step in the right direction. It significantly increases the chance of Palestine surviving. It may not be an ideal solution, but in the current conditions, an ideal solution was never going to happen. For now, lesser evils will have to do. In the future, more work will be done to ensure a more viable long-term solution. But at least Palestine will be around to have that chance. Trump has done a good thing here. Of course, the bar is very low, and this is the bare minimum, but it is still a very good thing, and I will acknowledge that. This does not redeem Trump. Trump is still an authoritarian who attempted to destroy American democracy and tramples on the US Constitution. Trump is still a war criminal who armed Israel as they committed atrocities and is currently murdering civilians off the coast of Venezuela. Trump is still trying to cover up the Epstein pedophile network. None of that has changed. Trump remains a very bad man, but sometimes bad men do very good things. And this is a good example of that. Driven by his big ego and a desperate desire for a Nobel Peace Prize, praise, and admiration, he has done a good thing. Of course his motives were not noble, but in politics good things often arise from very questionable motives. Additionally, Trump has taken an increasingly bold pro-Ukraine stance, publicly mocking and belittling Putin, attempting to cripple the Russian economy, telling NATO to shoot down Russian jets that intrude on their airspace, considering sending Ukraine Tomahawk cruise missiles, weapons which would make Ukraine a far more formidable military power. Trump has a long way to go, but these course corrections are welcomed. It is certainly a hell of a lot better than the universally hideous foreign policy that started his term. There remains a lot of room for improvement. The news is often bleak. This good news may not be perfect, but it is something to be pleased about. In politics, you almost never get an ideal outcome, or even a good outcome. A lesser evil is a victory. Trump has delivered a substantial lesser evil. Things will still be bad in Gaza, but if the peace plan holds, they will be far better than they would be in its absence.